Start recording. Okay, from yesterday we did a plus b, a minus b formula. So today we will continue with the double angle formula. Okay, so before let's try to continue with the work. Okay, the double angle formula. Let's see what's going to happen next. Before we actually go to the double angle formula, we need to go for identity first. Okay, identity. So we already know sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1 from P1. Okay, so we want to see what's going to happen next. So from here, okay, if I divided everything by cos square, so let's see what's going to happen. So I have a sine square theta over cos square theta plus cos square theta over cos square theta equals to 1 over cos square theta. So sine over cos read as tangent. Okay, cos over cos read as 1. Then 1 over cos read as secant. So you have a tangent square theta plus 1 equals to secant square theta. So what if I divided by sine square theta? So I have a sine square theta over sine square theta plus cos square theta over sine square theta equals to 1 over sine square theta. So sine over sine, you get 1. Okay, and cos square over sine square become cotangent square theta equals to 1 over sine become cosecant square theta. Okay, therefore you have this section here. Okay, so this section here. You can see that this one is done, this one is done, this one is done, this one is done. Now we need to look at the double angle, half angle, and the triple angle formula. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen next. Okay, so we have the double angle, half angle, and triple angle. Okay, so over here, the first thing that we want to look at is sine of 2 theta. Okay, sine of 2 theta. Okay, so we'll read as sine of theta plus theta. Okay, so sine of theta plus theta, since it's in the form of a plus b, so I have a sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Okay, so I have this form. Then from here, I see that, okay, sine a cos b. Okay, I see that I have sine theta cos theta, sine theta cos theta. They are exactly the same thing. Therefore, I have 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay, please understand that this is not the same that where some students will be mistaken and saying that, oh, then sine 4 theta equals to 4 sine theta cos theta. It doesn't work like that. This is totally wrong. Okay, because the formula here actually work in the form of the angle over here is the on the left and on the right is their relationship is double and half, but the structure of sine 2 sine and cos is the same. Therefore, sine of 4 theta is supposed to get sine of 4 theta equals to 2 sine 2 theta cos 2 theta. Because as I say, the relationship they are double and half. Okay, but the structure of sine 2 sine cos, they are exactly the same. Okay, in other words, sine of theta can be written as 2 sine of theta over 2 cos of theta over 2. As you can see, again, their relationship is double and half. Okay, this is how the double angle and the half angle, technically they are the same thing. Okay, so what about cos? Cos of 2 theta. Cos of 2 theta, if we read it as a cos of theta plus theta, over here, I will have a cos theta, minus sine theta. So I will get cos square theta minus sine square theta. This will be the first form. that we can use. So if I don't want to use this form, okay, I can change my sine square here into, by using identity, I can have change it into cos square theta minus, okay, sine square theta can be written as 1 minus cos square theta by using identity. Open up the bracket, minus 1 plus cos theta. Therefore, I have a 2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay, so as you can see, now I have a version 2 in the form of cos only. Or if I want, I can actually change it into change the cos instead of changing the sine. So if I change the cos, I have 1 minus sine square. Okay, minus sine square. So if you open up the bracket, 1 minus sine square theta minus sine square theta, you can see they are exactly the same thing. You have 1 minus 2 sine square theta. Okay, then you have the third form. Well, yeah, only in the form of sine. These three will be relatively important when you come to your integration topic later. Okay, so you have to know how to get used to it. Then from here, what about uh, half angle? Okay, for the cos. Okay, just like what we have above, since cos of 2 theta equals to cos square theta minus sine square theta, remember the relationship is just double and half. The structure is the same. The structure of cos followed by the cos square minus sine square. The structure is exactly the same, no changes at all. So over here, if you have cos of 4 theta, it means that you should have cos of square 2 theta minus sine square 2 theta. If you have a cos of single theta, you should have a cos square of theta over 2 minus sine square of theta over 2. Again, the relationship is just double and half. Then from here, we comes to tangent. Tangent of 2 theta. Tangent of 2 theta will be read as tangent of theta plus theta. Okay, so by using the form of a plus b formula, I have the tangent of theta, tangent a plus tangent b over 1 minus tangent a, tangent b. Therefore, I have the form of 2 tangent theta over 1 minus tangent square theta. Okay, so the structure is exactly the same. Okay, for half angle. So what about triple angle? So triple angle, if you look at what we have above from the flow chart, okay, from whatever that I have shown you earlier, okay, you can actually see the relationship of here, double and half, they are the same. But I have something additional here, which is the triple angle, sine of 3 theta and the cos of 3 theta. So let's see how do I actually get them. Okay, sine of 3 theta. Okay, some students may be thinking of maybe I write in the form of theta plus theta plus theta. Yes, you can actually write like that, but we don't have a formula for a plus b plus c. We only have a plus b. So we only can split into 2 at a time. Okay, we only can split into 2 all the time. So I better write as a 2 theta plus theta. Okay, it's still same as 3 theta. So by using the double angle formula, so I will have a sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Okay, I open up the double angle formula. So 2 sine theta cos theta with the cos theta here plus this one, maybe I change it into 1 minus 2 sine square theta sine theta. You may be wonder, I have 3 choices here, how do I know which one to use? Okay, because it's simply because of the purpose. I want to write everything in the form of sine, like what stated here in the formula. Okay, I just want to write everything in the form of sine. Therefore, from here, I choose to write in terms of sign. So 2 sine theta cos square theta plus sine theta minus 2 sine cube theta. What about the cos square? Just change it further. Okay, just need to change it further. So I have a 2 sine theta, 1 minus sine square theta, plus sine theta minus 2 sine cube theta. Open up the bracket, 2 sine theta minus 2 sine cube theta plus sine theta minus 2 sine cube theta. Okay, so 2 sine theta here, 3 sine theta, and 2 sine cube theta, 2 sine cube theta here, 4 sine cube theta. Okay, the cos cube theta, cos 3 theta, I will leave it as an exercise for you. So you should get 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta as your result. Okay, this one I leave it as homework for you, so you actually can try it out. Okay, then from here, after learning the A plus B formula, the double angle formula, half of angle formula, and the triple angle formula, what do we do next? Okay, we comes to level 3 special angle. Okay, we comes to level 3 special angle. So from this level 3 special angle, okay, what do we have from level 1? Remember earlier we have the 0, the 90 degree, 180, 270, 360. Level 2, we have the one that relate to 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, that corresponding to the two triangle. Yeah. Now it's talking about level 3. Level 3 here means is a combination of level 1 and 2 with trigo formula. Okay, this is what it means by level 3. So what are the example of the trigo formula that we the special angle that we can actually use? For example, like sine of 75 degree. So, okay, of course we have no idea what value is sine of 75 degree, especially we want to write them in the exact form. So you can actually press calculator. The calculator maybe give you in decimal places. But over here we want to find the exact form. So maybe I change it into a form of 30 plus 45. Okay, so you can see that 30 is from level 2, 45 is from level 2. Then I use my formula, sine 30 cos 45 plus cos 30 sine 45. And of course, you are expected to remember level 1, level 2. Okay, sine of 30 degree is 1 over 2. Cos of 45 is 1 over square root 2. Cos of 30 degree is square root 3 over 2. And sine of 45 degree is 1 over square root 2. Okay, therefore we have the form of square root 2 plus square root 6 over 4 as your answer. Okay, so after you simplify everything. So this one you can see that we are using the A plus B formula. Okay, another one that we actually can deal with is maybe tangent of 22.5 degree. Okay, tangent of 22.5, what exactly is this value? Okay, so first of all, 22.5 is actually related to 45 degree. So we actually can write them in the form of half angle. So tangent of 45 equals to tangent of 22.5 over 1 minus tangent of square 22.5. Okay, as a simplicity, I write as t, 1 minus t square. And from level 2, tangent 45 is equals to 1. So I have a 1 equals to 2t over 1 minus t square. they now become very simple is because it's a quadratic form. So we write them properly. 1 minus t squared equals to 2t. So t squared bring it over plus 2t minus 1 equals to 0. Okay, solve it by using calculator. So you have t equals to, what do I have here? So I have a minus square root 2 minus 1. Okay, and square root 2 minus 1. Okay, but the thing is, which one is the correct answer? Which one is the correct answer here? Tangent 22.5 fall under the first quadrant. Okay, fall under first quadrant. Therefore, tangent should be a positive number. Should be a positive number. Hence, you will see that tangent of 22.5 should be equals to square root 2 minus 1 as your answer. Because of course you can see that negative square root 2 minus 1 is a negative answer. Okay, then from here you start to do it further about all the different questions that we have. Okay, then from here let's try to look at the questions. Okay, so this one here we can actually see, maybe we'll deal with 7a, then deal with question 3. Yeah. Question 3 here. Then I have, what else I have? Okay. Maybe with question 13. Okay. So the first question 1 is proof, question 13 is proof. Therefore, question 3 is the only thing that you need. So let's look at question 3 answers. Okay. Question 3 answers here. Okay, so let's see. So you can actually see that from here. Okay, but where are they? Okay, so you can actually see from question 7c, you have, these are all the questions that you have for double angle, half angle or triple angle. Then you actually can practice from there. Okay, stop recording.